Hello, my name's Martin Thompson. I'm talking from Yoga Dharma in Southend, and I'm responsible for running and holding all the teacher training courses here at Yoga Dharma. And the course that I'm talking about today is the 300-hour advanced course. So adding that 300 hours to the 200 hours makes a 500-hour course. So the course moves away from running a class as a yoga teacher into hosting events and workshops, and we look quite deeply into the subtle anatomy. One of the ways we do that is that we write assignments on subjects like lay yoga, karma, Dharma. We study the Bhagavad Gita quite closely, and we look quite deeply into the Yoga Sutras.
What I enjoyed the most about the 300-hour teacher training was the karma homework, which made me study the effects of karma and patterns in my own life and respond to that.
You start to go much more into the history of yoga, much more into the philosophy of yoga, and that gives you more of an understanding for yourself and also how to bring that across to your students and also to other yoga teachers, the actual essence of yoga.
So the weekends revolve around the initial weekends and me introducing the course and covering some core subjects I've just mentioned. And then the students then research the topics that we discuss on the weekend, and they go away and they do a mini workshop presentation.
One of the really great things about the 300-hour course is the final assessment, where the student has to present a workshop to their peers. That's a 2.5 hour workshop of your own choice, and so you get the chance to develop workshops that coincide with your own interests in the field of yoga.
In the course you learn more about pranayama, you learn more about the history, you learn more about the chakras and how that relates to getting your students towards Nirvi Polka, which is enlightenment.
I feel much more confident in making links between the physical body and the subtle body, and my own teaching of the physical practices has definitely benefited from understanding the more subtle aspects of yoga.
So we spend a couple of months, so the modules are bi-monthly, so they're every other month. So we would have plenty of time to research those subjects. So the students would go away and not just study karma as a concept, but actually attempt to apply it in their everyday lives. And there are exercises that we use to have a go at that.
Being able to take workshops now, being able to teach yoga students who want to become yoga teachers, being able to assess them to qualify as a yoga teacher. So it took that on to another level.
So the whole course revolves around running events and workshops. So the final class assessment in this instance is running a 2-hour workshop. So the whole course is geared to get the students ready to run a 2-hour workshop. That is of their choosing, so we can help you choose that, but it's something that is means something to the student. And the workshop will be an event that you will learn how to market, how you promote it, how you organise it, and how you deliver it. And that workshop would have to be a fairly deep exploration of the subject that you choose.
I would recommend the course for people who have already quite a lot of experience of yoga, so maybe they've done the 200-hour course first, or maybe they've trained elsewhere, and so it's for people who are already teaching, and they would benefit most from the course.
So now I've come out the other side, I now take students for teacher training, and I help to assess when they come to the end of their courses. And I also help to build them up to the end of their assessment, so give them some pointers to get them to understand how to get through to gain their 200 hours.
We also run residential options at our centre in Bulgaria, but for more information you can log into yogadharma.co.uk and you'll see all of our courses ranging from 200 hour, 300 hour, 500 hour, 200 hour yoga teacher training, all the way up to 1,000 hours of teacher training, all affiliated by Yoga Alliance International. Thank you.
And the best thing about the 300-hour teacher training is Martin, the teacher. You know, his knowledge is extremely profound in all yoga matters, and you can always rely on him to provoke interesting discussions.
I know that every day will always bring me something new.